We're in a library. Dun. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been 2 weeks. It's been a long 2 weeks and a lot has been going on. If you've been following me on my TikTok and my Instagram, then you know that I am just returning from Paris and trying to recalibrate my timing to US standards and actually wake up where the sun is up instead of this backwards. I don't know. It's very confusing. But I'm here to tell you about all the stuff that I have read in my 2 week hiatus. So let's get into it. So for starters, I have finished Sicko Mode and Beast Mode. And if you remember, Keisha Irving, this is her series. This is beautiful. I bought the next 2 books that finish out the series because I couldn't find them on Link Plus. I couldn't find them anywhere. And these 2 books right here are just... I can't even explain to you what urban fiction does for me. It brings me back to my roots as far as reading goes. And the storyline between Gray and Cam is so thick and messy and toxic. But you can see that their love is shining through. So I'm really much a fan of this. So I would definitely recommend both. And to the point where I'm buying stuff. Like, y'all know me. I'm not buying books. Usually I will read them from the library, and if I feel like I'm going to read it again, I will buy it. But for me to buy the last 2 books lets you know I really need to finish it, and I love the series. So Keisha Irving is the GOAT, and both of these books are it, 100%. And after long wait, I have finally finished Honey and Spice. And let me tell you that this woman can write. You remember in the past we talked about Love and Color, but Honey and Spice, Kiki, the main character, is what I would call unfuckwithable. She does not take any mess from these young men on campus. She does not play with them. And then here comes Malachi being all fine and just kind of like blows up her spot as far as like her trying to be in charge of everything. And I just like the chemistry. I like the ease of the book and the romance. I love a fake dating trope that turned into something, and I'm very much a fan of this and what it did for me. I'm just like, it's giving everything it needed to give, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I cannot wait for this woman to keep writing romance because she does it with an ease that keeps me hooked, where it's not like, oh, this is cheesy and stuff like this. Like, I could really see this happening. It gave me Dear White People vibes, if you've ever seen that movie, as far as like the radio host goes. But it was just black love at its finest. So definitely recommend it. And I was so excited to finally finish. I've been waiting for so long. So yes. And baby, when I tell you we've been reading on a 10-hour flight, I read Honey and Spice and then the second part coming back. So I was watching movies too, because I don't know about y'all, but I like to get my full flight in. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do everything just to cover it all. And this next book is called Satin Girls. So Booksparks sent me this because I got into like this influencer kind of campaign thing that they do. And it's the fall read, so I've been getting books coming in steadily, and I'm really excited about it. I was like, look at, we've made it in my eyes. I was very excited, and Satin Girls by Charlene Thomas did not disappoint. It gave me Degrassi, The Next Generation, the Jimmy era, and it also gave me Euphoria vibes because this high school has a seemingly perfect reputation and a 13-year football win streak that has not been broken. And it's crazy to me because I'm just like, how? But all the secrets that are unveiled, the twists and the turns of the book, and the overall story was so engaging. I always talk about like dual perspective books, and this one was done right. I love how it goes with how it how it is and how it was. So it goes from the past to the present and how things got started and how they are presently. Beautifully written. And it wasn't like some YA where you're sitting there like, oh, this is like I said, cheesy or predictable. I was shocked throughout the book. I was like, what? Like, and I think that's what kept me going. Like, I couldn't wait to finish, and I left wanting more from this author because I feel like she's gonna have a great career in YA. We need more authors like this where it doesn't seem so childish and kiddie. It gives you like real world problems and real world perspectives that we need. And like I said, Degrassi and Euphoria vibes, toxic, very much toxic, very much good. So definitely recommend that. So yes, I have finished 4 books since we last talked, and that is crazy to me. Um, what could I say? The books that I have coming up, I'm gonna be reading A Cigarette Lit Backwards. This is also from Booksparks, and it just came in, and I need to have it done by the 30th. But it's really short, so I'm really excited. It's like, who's it talking about? It's like a punk rock themed book, so I believe it's also YA. So I'm excited to get back into YA, working with the teens. I like to have stuff that I can actually recommend to them that I would read. So I'm excited about this one. And now this is the second to the last book of the Cam and Grace series, and I will be reading this after that. I cannot wait to figure out what is going on. These two, like, where it left off, I don't like cliffhangers. So I had to buy the book to kind of like read the first 2 chapters to get where I needed to be, where I could calm down. So now when I actually start reading it all the way, I can get a full rundown of what's going on with the relationship, where we are, and what is happening. Because it's urban fiction, like I said, at its finest. It's going to give you Mary B. Morrison. That's where I started in the urban fiction game, and she gives it every time. And I'm assuming this is great about it. And it's going to be more focused on her because Cam is kind of like, I don't know, without giving it away. He's not able to be in the series at the moment anyway. So yes, this is something else I'll be reading. Updates on my life. I just got back from Paris. It was very much fun. I had a great time, and I'll be doing another video talking about that and the books that I picked up, because you know I bought some books out there, y'all. You know I bought some books. As far as everything else going on, I'm here. This is my apartment. I love it so far. This is my sectional. It feels very much perfect, and I love it here so far. So yeah, I don't know. That's all the updates I have. I feel like this is a very rushed video, but I'm just trying to catch you up on a few things before I get into the videos where I'm talking about the stuff that's been going on and giving updates on stuff in more detail. But yes, that's what I'm reading. Those are my recommendations, and I will see you in the next video. And I've missed you guys, and I'm happy to be back. See you soon. And we're back to Thursdays at 6. See y'all.